Hello world. Hello YouTube. Hello everybody. Well, y'all are hurting. I found a new quick way to make videos. So now they're going to be coming flooding in. Anyway, today's video is about public transportation. Now right now we're in a, with all my kids and all that. Well, one of them's having trouble finding her identity or their identity. That's cool. No. Anyway, and she's traveling, because the kids are here, there, and everywhere. Like when they move, they're old and stuff. Gives me places to move. Anyway, let's move on. When I was stationed in Germany, it was West Germany. West Germany, East Germany, and all that. I think I'd come out. Chernobyl blew up when I was in Germany, that kind of thing. But that's beside the point. The point I'm trying to make is, while I was in Germany and in Europe, public transportation system was bar none. I mean, it was one of the best. Of course, it's the only one I'd experienced besides America. Maybe there are those that are better, like in Japan or, places like that. Neatest. But, man, the train could get you 15 minutes from dang near anywhere. Unless you were going camping, some crazy thing. And even that, it could get you to where, man, this cough still won't go away. It's been almost a month. But it could get you to where you could go camping, or, do whatever. And then you could take a cab or a bicycle or something and go do what you're going to do. And like I said, 15 minutes from anywhere, or even like a short cab ride. You pay 10 marks. Back then it was marks, Deutschmarks. I still have one today. And poof, you're there. No big deal. No, anywhere you wanted to go, of any kind of, city, town, burg, village, you could get there on the train. And then at the station, you take a cab to wherever you go, or you could walk. Be a 20-minute walk, half-hour walk, from the train, the trolley, that kind of thing. If you didn't really, by God, want to, you could dang near step out, go down to your neighborhood, and there you are. Excuse me. And anyway, yeah, like I said, anywhere. And riding on the train was an absolute delight. You sit there in a little booth, or you can take chairs. And I think I'm going to make this a long video because I have some views that I want to express here. And, you could drink, you could eat, on the train. You weren't driving, And then here comes my second point. I detest cars. I think they're the biggest bane and plague on this planet. And especially America, specifically. Because look at what they do to our social psyche. When you're in your car, right, usually you're alone. And God forbid you touch, ding, dent, scrape, scratch, even come near. Say it ain't so. Now, forklift going by. Oh, well, anyway. My God, it's mayhem. You're in court, you get sued, your insurance rates go sky high. Your life is ruined. If someone, even has, I think I'll hit him. Oh, that's it for you. With these cars. Look at a highway, say, in a city to where everyone's going to work. You're all alone. You're in your little cage, isolated from everyone else. And by God, don't touch anybody. Don't even look over there. Don't even, hi, nothing. You just, that's all you do. There's no interaction. There's no, and plus the rage that it creates. Someone, does some little cut you, blah blah. Oh my God, you go ballistic, right? I mean, you go out of your mind because somebody cut you off, or some, who knows. There's a myriad of rage-inducing events that can occur on America's roadways. There I go again. And I think they're a detriment. I think they're a detriment to our society as a whole. It isolates you and makes you into like a mad hermit. Because, I'm telling you, I do not like cars. I think they're the worst thing that we've ever invented. Because there are other ways you can convey. Now, if you're in the train, you sit. Who knows who you'll sit next and jaw and talk and socialize, and you see the mental social health that could be derived from that. You can meet people, girls, boys, men, women, kids, stuff, job, play games while you're traveling. All kinds of things you can do that you cannot do in a car. Right? And then look at cars. Look how many seats are in them all the time. Yet look how many times they're filled. Almost never. And you got these people with these big, giant monster trucks. These big trucks. For what? 99% of them people have no use for this truck. The bed will never see a load. The tires will never see mud if it's a four-wheel, or these big Cadillacs and, the Escalades and the Lincolns. You could fit 10 people in them, but who's always in them? The owner. That's it. Cars are the worst. I despise cars because of what they've done and, the results of their being. But like I said, the train is wonderful. You can sit to these big picture windows, and you just sit and watch the thing go by. And blah, 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 and when you get there, you're refreshed. Ooh, let's go see, And, go to the zoo and all that. You ain't worried about your car getting robbed and all that kind of stuff. And you think, well, I got to load stuff. It says, well, you got the train. You can go every day. You don't have to carry that much stuff. There were people, they'd have a bag, 2 bags, go shopping. Next day to get on the train, here's a couple of kopecks, and, you pay gas. And, anyway, back to my first point. My daughter wants to come home. Well, now she's got to get a ride from a car. She's got to somehow arrange something this, or wiggle waggle get that. Someone she might not even know, and take the danger of traveling hundreds and hundreds of miles for a ride she caught to get back here, when all she'd have to do is go down to the Bahnhof or the train station, look at the schedule, get a ticket, and if it's trains, they wouldn't be so much money because, well, we always use the train. They always got the money, right? And she could poop back on home and says, well, let me go to my other sister's house and I'll try it out there. Go down to the train station, check the schedule, few kopecks, get a ticket, even round trip, and go. La. But no, we got to have cars and highways and and all this stuff just to get somewhere. If I want to go visiting, I can't do that. I don't have the money to put in the tank, and the cars, they get beat up. You can't do this and that. You got to work on it. Got to change all that. Let the train guys do it. I just take the train. And in Europe, they're everywhere. You don't, like I said, you want to go wherever, get on the train, off you go. And you're there. No problem. What? I just do not understand. There we go. The transportation in this country. The only reason, and then we have these big three audio. Yeah, okay. The only reason we don't have that is so we could keep the money flowing to all these automobile manufacturing owners and stockholders and all them sons of those individuals. I don't have a very, that's the only reason. And so someone can drive around in a dumbass car they do not need. Right? That's the only reason. And it has hung this country, out to dry for cars. Look at all the tires alone. How many billions of tires? I almost slipped up. There are. Look at, even here, especially in the outlying communities, like maybe 50, 60, 100 miles out from a good metropolitan center. Look in their yards. 3 and 4 dead cars. I mean, that's really a lot out here. You go down to Pahrump, right? Cars everywhere. 4 or 5 cars. That and RVs. And, they're just parked everywhere. They're everywhere. They're like this permeation of a virus on this country. Because here you break down. What am I going to do? Repair? No, I just get another one. It's like a Bic. A Bic lighter. What? And you don't build them anymore. Remember back in the day, man, you used to build a V8, this and that, and get a car, You can't do that anymore. Cars aren't fun anymore. And they're a detriment. They hold us down. They hold us back. All that because of, wanting this big three and keep them their job. Well, I'm supposed to buy the dang thing. How am I supposed to buy this thing when I'm paying $50,000 for it? What's the cheapest car now? And then when it's a cheap car, it's a cheap car. That should be outlawed. But I digress. We need a train system. We need a public transportation system. And not no damn bullet train. See, that's what Obama did. He played us, man. He said, we're going to get this high-speed train. Knowing damn full well he ain't getting no bullet train put in. He just said that to make him look good. He knew damn good and well he ain't going to put no bullet train nowhere. There ain't no way in hell that's going to happen. I just want a train that gets me from point A to point B within a reasonable time with some modicum of comfort economically. But oh God, no. They got them lobbyists of GM and the auto blah, blah, blah asinine individuals to say, oh no, man, put down the trains because then we can't sell cars. That's heinous. That's terrible. How is that a good thing for this country? Anyway, I need a train system. I need a transportation system so I can go visit my kids where they're at, so my kids can come back if they get in trouble without a lot of crap, without having to have a car, without having to have insurance, gasoline, tires, got to be maintained, roadways, all this stuff. Cars are a detriment. They're a boat anchor. They're a millstone around this country's neck. I think they should be all wiped off the map. And then you say, oh, then what? I said, well, you know what? You take all them auto workers, have them go build trains. You have all them highway workers, have them go build track. Right? There would be no job loss. It would probably blossom into a whole new era of prosperity once this gets put in place. They will not do it. And that pisses me off more than anything going on in this planet and in this country is the fact that we don't have a good, solid public transportation system that's nationwide. And there it is. The leaders of this country, way back, because they all pandered to them, and they all, I'm going to go ahead and go 15 minutes, to these car makers, and give a flying fish as to our needs, my needs. I got to go visit my kid. My kid wants to come here. They got to have a car. And I'll bet you the insurance companies, oh no, we got to have cars because who the hell are we going to sell shirts to? Can't sell them to, someone on the train. Oh, yeah, I'll bet. So there it is. All right. Got to end it. Live by your wits, not by your worries. Peace. Bye.